starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Yep, that one goes.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
Here's Conley. They grab their own miss. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
No debate there. He got hammered.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Reed. Now to Sumu. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Stephon Castle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. It's both from the stripe.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs ball.
.16 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson. They get it again. Second chance effort. No good there. Off the double clutch. Pass to Shannon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Harper out there with Johnson. And it's Castle in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
And what's scary about Wemby is that his jumper is only getting better.
Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Johnson. Tries again. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Edwards. Ooh, the agile Edwards gets by.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's tough to check Harper. I mean, yeah, he's young, but he's just so long.
Line for your Spurs, Harper.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Minnesota has possession. Conley goes in. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter on.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Minnesota, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Gobert. He can't hit that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, What makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. 1:05 left in the third quarter. San Antonio leading. From deep, Wembanyama. McDaniels with the rebound. Back to Gobert. McDaniels finds Conley. And he lobs it. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Yep, count it. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And that one's good from Conley.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Another miss by Wembanyama. Edwards fires from way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back right after this.
The Timberwolves, 25.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Here we go, fans.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luke Cornett out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bryant in it, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Cornett. Rebound, Minnesota. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Dosunmu. Counted. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Champagny comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Bryant. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Dosunmu. And the layup is good off the glass.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside Reed. Back to DeSumo. It's McDaniels on the wing. Up top, Reed. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for